All right, welcome everyone. My name is Cindy Bartz and I'll be your teacher today. And just like all of our sessions, there's really three parts to our sessions together, our mindful practice. The first one is we'll do some mindful, gentle stretches today just to loosen up the body and open the body up a little bit, calm our body down. We'll do a little bit of mindful breathing. Every time we get together, I've been teaching you a new technique. So we're going to expand on the technique that we learned last time. Don't worry if you didn't see the video or weren't on last time, because I'll do a review of that. And then the last part is a mindful meditation. And we're using the third technique in a book called Breathe, You Are Alive. And again, it doesn't matter if you have not come to any of the other sessions. This mindful meditation approach is not linear. So you can start anywhere and get the benefit of the type of technique that's used in the meditation. So with that, we're going to start. If you can either sit on the floor on a mat, or if you want to sit in a chair, either way will work. If you're in a chair, I recommend the feet be flat on the floor and have your feet and knees in alignment with your hip bones. Sit a little bit close to the edge of the chair here. And then we're going to start with our hands on our thighs. And we're going to do, these are called seated circles. Just move in one direction, nice and slow, gentle movements here. Most of us are tight in the hips and the lower back. So this exercise is really good for loosening up your lower back, the lumbar area, the spine. You also might feel a little bit of stretch in the front and the back of the legs as well, depending on how tight that area is. You should feel no pain when we do any of these exercises. If you're feeling a sharp pain or anything like that, you want to back off of the exercise. And then let's come up to a nice seated position, and then we'll move in the opposite direction. And you might find one direction just feels, the sensations might be a little bit different. It's perfectly normal. There's two areas when we sit a lot during our day that get really stiff. And one is the lower back and the hip crease area. And the other one is the shoulder and the neck area. So we're going to focus on that today. Just kind of loosen that up, maybe create a little bit more space in that area. All right, let's come back to a nice seated position here. And then we're going to take the right hand, place it on the shoulder here. We're going to bring the elbow up in front and then roll the shoulder back and down. Going to create a little bit more space in that shoulder joint here. Start to open up the joint. Think of making a big circle with the elbow here. A full nice range of motion. And then let's do that same thing on the other side. So we're bringing the elbow forward and then back and around. So I mentioned this before we started, I'll mention it again. This is our fourth session, so we're halfway done in our series. And up to this point, I haven't really opened it up to any questions, but if you have any questions about anything dealing with mindfulness, the exercises we do, breath work, anything like that, you can just write your question in the chat box. And then at the end of the session, I'll stay on and I can answer those questions. All right, now bring both hands to the shoulders and then bring the elbows right straight out in front. And then take a breath in and start to bring the elbows out and really start to open up. We have a tendency to move forward like this. So this is a counter type of movement to bring the shoulders back. Just hold for a few breaths here. And then take a breath in, and then as you exhale, bring the shoulders back so the elbows are pointing straight ahead, just like headlights. And then inhale, again, bring the elbows out. Think of bringing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Really open up in the shoulders and the chest. Take a few breaths. And then bring the elbows back just so that they look like headlights. So we're not bringing them all the way in, just straight out from the shoulders. And then one more time as you exhale, bring the elbows back. So we're opening up that front body here. And then let's bring the hands down back to our lap. And then let's work the neck and the upper shoulder area here a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do, keep the chin parallel to the floor. Bring the chin over to the right, back through center, and then over to the left. Just gently move from side to side. So someone asked about the other sessions, and then somebody, I think, said that all the sessions are recorded and they have the email there that you can contact the person to get the other sessions. Because yes, all the sessions are recorded. Looks like the email address is wellbeing@techdata.com. Now, the next time the chin comes over towards the right shoulder, we're just going to hold this and try to keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Bring the shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall. And then start to bring the chin up towards the ceiling, and then bring the chin all the way over to your left. Bring it parallel to the floor, and then let's hold here. Take a nice, slow, long, deep breath in and out. And then we're going to do that again. Bring the chin up towards the ceiling, and then bring the chin back over to the right side and hold. I'm going to do that a couple more times. Bring the chin up and over. And then one more time over to the right. And then back to center. All right. Okay. So from here, let's do a little bit of breath work. So a little bit of a review from last session. The last session we did a 4-part breath. And the way that we did that is we divided the inhalation into 3 sections. So the first 1/3 of that breath, we're breathing in at the lower part of the lung. Almost think of the belly here, breathing into the belly. And then the second part of that was the middle part of the chest. So we're bringing air up into the middle part. And then the third part of that inhalation is filling up the whole lung, including the upper part of that lung. So we divide the inhalation into 3 sections. And then this time for the exhalation, what we're going to do is a forceful exhalation out through the mouth. So this is a really good breath technique if you're feeling a little stressed and you want to just kind of release anything that's going on. That exhalation that's real forceful is a good way to just throw that out, right? So let's go ahead and we'll do this a few times and get the knack of it. And then we're going to add something to this technique. So first of all, exhale completely. You can do that through the mouth. And then inhale 1/3, inhale 2/3, Inhale 3/3, fill up the lungs, and then exhale forcefully out through the mouth. Let's do that a few more times. So breathing in 1/3, 2/3, full deep breath in, exhale forcefully. Again, breathing in 1/3, 2/3, full deep breath in, exhale forcefully. We're going to do this 3 more times. Breathing in 1/3, 2/3, full deep breath in, exhale forcefully out through the mouth. Again, breathing in 1/3, 2/3, full deep breath in, exhale forcefully. And then one more time, breathing in 1/3, 2/3, full deep breath in, exhale forcefully out through the mouth. All right, so that's what we learned last time. Now, this time for this session, again, we're going to add something to it. You can either sit in your chair and do this, or you can stand up, because we're going to bring some movement into the breath technique. I personally like to stand up because I think we get a little bit more out of it. It's going to help to release anything in the shoulders and the neck area, as well as the lower back. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you, and then we can all do it together. So if you're going to stand up, it's best if you have your feet about hip width, maybe a little bit wider than that. You want to be nice and grounded here. I'm going to back up a little bit. Now just watch right now and watch what I'm going to do. So I'm going to show you the movements. The first 3 movements are with the arms, and it's coordinated or synchronized with the breath. And so what you'll be doing is you're going to start with your hands at your side. And the first third of that breath, you're going to bring the hands straight up. They're going to be the same height and width as your shoulders. And then the next third of that breath, the second third, you're going to start to bring the arms out. So think of really opening up here, stretching. And then the third part of that inhalation, you're going to sweep the hands back in and bring the hands up, straight up overhead. So that's on the inhalation. So it'll be 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, or full breath in. So that's on the inhalation. The exhale, what you'll do, and I'm going to come to the side so you can see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to bend the knees slightly, and I have my arms up here, and what I'm going to do is a forceful exhalation, swing my hands down. But notice that my knees are bent. My back is fairly straight when I come down. So your arms are up, and you'll come down like this and sweep the arms down. That's on that forceful exhalation. So I'm going to do it a few times with the breath so that you can see what it looks like. 1/3, 2/3, 3, and then exhale. I'll do one more. So when you swing those arms down, remember this is a forceful exhalation. It's to release any tension, any stress in the body. Really good for that exhalation and just releasing and calming the body down. So it also, because of the breath work and the synchronization of the movement, you actually feel more energetic when you get done as well. So we're going to do it together, and we're going to do it 7 times. Okay, so just do the best you can. Nobody's looking. The camera's not on you, so don't worry about it. Just do the best you can. So breathing in. Exhale. Come up, out, up, and down. This is 5. One more. Now Now, when you come up, I want you to close your eyes, totally relax here. Go back to a natural breath, breathing in and out through the nose. I want you to bring your attention inward and just feel any sensations in your body. So your body might have heated up a little bit. So just notice the temperature of your body. Notice your heart beating. Might have brought a little bit faster heartbeat to you. So maybe you can feel that or even hear that. Just bring your attention inward and feel any of the sensations going on. Just relax. Relax the shoulders. Relax all the way down the spine. Notice your breath. You're not trying to control the breath right now. You're just breathing naturally in and out. And then you can open your eyes. We're going to do that whole thing again. We're going to do it again for 7 times. 7's kind of this magic number. So the teacher that taught this to me, that's what he told me, is 7 times. So let's begin. Inhale. This is number 2. Come up, out, up, and down. Up, out, up, down. Number 5. Really exhale. Let it all out. And then come up and just relax here. Close down the eyes. Bring your attention inward. You might even feel like some tingliness, some vibration going on inside your body. That's just the different types of energies moving in your body. Notice any sensations. Maybe bringing your attention to a different part in the body. Like if you bring your hands maybe to the, or your attention to your hands and the palms, sometimes you'll feel a little vibration there. Just bringing more energy in the body with that breath work. And then you can gently open your eyes. So one of my favorite types of breath work. It brings a ton of energy in the body, and yet because of that forceful exhalation, it really helps to release and let go of any stress. So I like doing it in the middle of the day and sometimes at night, like right before dinner or something like that, like after work, works really well. All right, so we're going to move on to the third section here. And again, I'm referring to this book called Breathe, You Are Alive. And today is the third technique that we're going to learn. And again, don't worry if you haven't been to any of the other sessions, because this is actually not linear learning. You can start anywhere with these different techniques. Each type of technique is kind of on its own, so to speak. So I'm going to read a little bit about the technique. And this technique really focuses on the calmness that you create in your body. So there's a mantra that we use when we're meditating. And so we say to ourselves as we're meditating, breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. So that's going to be the mantra, or what we say to ourselves. So when we're meditating, when we breathe in, we're going to say to ourselves, breathing in, I calm my whole body. And every time you breathe out, you're going to say to yourself, breathing out, I calm my whole body. Now I'm going to read a little bit about what the author says about this technique. Breathing and body are one. Breathing and the mind are one. Mind and body are one. Mind is not an entity that exists independently outside of our breathing or our body. All is one. If you practice this way for 10 to 20 minutes, so he's talking about using this mantra, breathing in, I calm my whole body, breathing out, I calm my whole body. So he says, if you practice this way for 10 to 20 minutes, the flow of your breathing and of your bodily functions will become very calm, and your mind will feel quite released. When you begin to practice, it may seem as rough as coarsely milled wheat. But as you continue practice, the flour will become finer and finer. This breathing technique accompanies you along this path. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. It is like, I love this. It is like drinking a glass of cool lemonade on a hot day and feeling your body become cool inside. When you breathe in, the air enters your body and calms all the cells in your body. At the same time, each cell of your breathing becomes more peaceful, and each cell of your mind also becomes more peaceful. The three are one, and each one is all three. This is the key to meditation. The aim of this breathing technique is to bring calmness to the movements of your body. Its effect is to bring calmness to your breathing and to your mind. The calmness of one brings calmness to all three. So breathing and body are one, breathing and mind are one, and mind and body are one. So with that, you can sit in a chair to do this. If you want to sit on a mat, or if you've got a cushion or a pillow that you want to sit on, you can do that. Just I would not suggest lying down when you meditate, because sometimes we fall asleep. So, and your body might need sleep, but your experience is going to be different if you fall asleep. So what we want to do is stay awake and calm the body and have that mindfulness. So sit any way that's going to be comfortable for you. We've got about 8 minutes left. So we're going to do a little 8-minute meditation here. So you want to sit comfortably, have a natural curve in your spine with the shoulders back. Chin is parallel to the floor. Close down your eyes. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And when you breathe in, say, breathing in, I calm my body. And then each time you breathe out, you're going to say to yourself, breathing out, I calm my whole body. You're going to continue this mantra, this affirmation, each time you breathe in and out. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. Relax. Think of releasing any tension in your body. It works best if you breathe in and out through the nose. The lips are closed. Tip of the tongue is on the upper palate right behind the front teeth. The face is relaxed. The jaw is slightly separated. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. If the mind begins to wander, just go back to your breath and go back to that mantra, that affirmation. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. As soon as you become aware of the mind wandering, go back to your breath. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. Now the next time you breathe in, just expand the breath just a little bit. Inhale a little bit slower, expanding the breath. So you exhale, expand that exhalation. Just make it a little bit slower, a little bit longer. Do that again, a nice, deep, slow, long breath in. And then exhale slowly. And you can open your eyes. All right. So I always end our time together by giving a little bit of a challenge. So challenge is to meditate 10 minutes every day. Use that mantra. Breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. See if you can do that. Just 10 minutes every day. And then also, the other thing you might want to think about is you not only can use this on your mat, right? You know, if there's something going on, you're stuck in traffic or somebody's talking to you and, you know, they're a little upset or whatever the case may be. See if you can use that technique. Just be saying in your mind, breathing in, I calm my whole body. Breathing out, I calm my whole body. And it might help you in the whatever situation you're in as well. So that's all the time we have for today. If you've got any questions though, go ahead and type them in, and I'll answer any questions about mindfulness movements, breath techniques, meditation,